Hi, this is Gene with Gene's Woodworks, and I want to show you a quick and easy vacuum table clamp that you can make. It's super simple, super easy. What I did was I took, I happened to have some leftover Baltic birch rounds from another project. So what I did was I sanded it really smooth, coated it with a couple of coats of shellac, and then I just took some weather stripping. It was dual, and I split them and just cut it, mitered it, and put some hot glue at the ends because this happened to be hollow. There's some other stuff that I'm trying, that I'm working on, and then I put a cleat on the bottom so I can put it in my clamp and steer clear of the vacuum hose. Now what I did was I just stuck it down. It worked great. I filled it in the corner so it wouldn't leak with some super glue, and then I used some accelerator to bond it together. It's got the double face tape on it, so I stuck it down. I drilled a hole a little bit larger than a 1/4 inch because my tube, as you can see, is a 1/4 inch, and I just hot glued around the bottom of it. Put some hot glue, shoved it up in there, and then put some more around to create a good seal. So then I can take it and put it in my clamp. And clamp it down. Now I've got it connected with some quick release connectors, and it's a 1/4 inch tube going to my vacuum pump that I got at Harbor Freight. It was about $139. It was on sale. I may have gotten it a little less. I'm not real sure. But so once I created this, I haven't trimmed off any excess from the circles, and I may just leave it like this. But it works really well. So I turned the pump that I've got had a little switch on it, so I turned the pump on, so you can hear it running. You can hear the vacuum, start to take. So with this, because of this, it's hollow tubing, and let me grab a piece of it. So it was hollow. So what I did was I just mitered the corners, as you can see right here, and it was a rough miter with some scissors, and just filled the ends of it with hot glue so it wouldn't compress and lose suction. And I just stuck it together, and it was 2 pieces, so I split them apart. So I've got enough to make a lot of vacuum clamps. So you can hear the vacuum running, so it just kind of compresses because it's hollow, which works. I found that it works really well. I tried making some that I had seen similar to it on my CNC using the hard rubber tubing, and it works really well, but it's just really difficult. I just did this for a clamp so I can sand cutting boards, and route edges and things like that. So you can hear the pump running. So I can just simply take this and set it on it. You can see it suck down, and I mean, it's locked on, so I can run the sander, router, I can do whatever I want to with it. Cut it off, and it keeps the suction on it for quite a while afterwards. I can take a different cutting board, put it on top of it, and it holds in place really well. So I can easily sand this, I can move it to the side, I can move it, however I need to. But in this particular case, and I'll probably modify this, this was, really a proof of concept. So I wanted to see if it was really going to work and how well it was going to work before I trimmed it off and everything. But what this proves is I can take any piece of scrap plywood, smooth it out so it doesn't, so the weather stripping sticks really well. Like I said, I put a little cleat on it so I can clamp it in. I could do this, any number of ways, and I'll probably do it a little different in the future. But this one works really well. As you can see, it holds down. And you can see it. I hope you can see it in the video. I'll try to edit it and do something a little different, but you can see it in the video how it sucks it down.